shit. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to show you 3 examples. We're going to start with example number 1.
Okay. Example number 1 is f of x equals 2 to the power of x minus 3 minus 1.
And here's how the graph looks like. Okay, so here's how the graph looks like. You got the x right here, you got the y. Now, the first point we're going to plot is x is 2, then y is negative half. Got that? Negative half. Next, we got 3, 0, I forgot to plot this, my bad. And then 3, 0. And finally, we got 4, 1. Since the asymptote, since the d value is -1, the asymptote will be -1. And now we connect the points. Bam! You got the first one. That's simple.
Alright,
Okay, that was example number 1.
how we got the points on this thing is we plug in the x values and things into the table we just mentioned in video clip number 1. So that's how we got the points and got the x and y values. And you can just do that for the rest of the examples and you will get the values you need to plot on the graph.
Okay, now on to number 2. Okay, f of x -2 to the power of 3x plus 1.
Okay, now here's how the graph looks like. You got your y-axis, you got your x-axis, and Harsh, you can select the points.
Sir. Okay. First point will be at -1.75. Second point will be at 0, -1. Third point will be at 1, -15. So as you can see by our d value, our asymptote will be at 1, y equals 1.
So you connect the dots, you get the graph. And same as the last one, how you get the points on the graph is you just plug in the values to the table we just gave you in video clip number 1, and you would get the values you need to plot on the graph.
Now the reason why this graph is so steep is because of the vertical shift of 2 right there as expressed by A. Now on to number 3.
So on example number 3, it's going to be a combination for example number 1 and number 2, which is going to be included by vertical shift, like vertical compression, horizontal compression, and horizontal shift and vertical shift. So the third example is f of x equals -2 times 2 to the power of 1/4 x minus 1 and plus 3.
Okay, so this is how the graph looks like. So when x is -3, the y value will be 2, like these. And the next point is 1, 1. And finally, at 5, we have -1. Since the d value is plus 3, the asymptote will be y equals 3. And finally, you connect the points, and bam, like these. This is how you get the transformation of the exponential function.
Alright, so just to clarify, if you guys don't know how we got the points on the graph, we're gonna show you how to do the ABCD rules again. So first we're gonna do the table again. Starts with X and Y. And in order to get the X value, you do X over B plus C. And for Y value, it's A times D plus Y. Oh, A times Y plus D, sorry. And so as a reference, we can do, let's use this example. So this is the A value. So to calculate the Y value is going to be negative 2Y plus 3. And that's how you get the Y values. And for the X value, it's going to be X over 1/4, which is equal to 4X. Alright, and then it's going to be plus 1 since the C value is 1. Alright, so that's how you get the points on the graph. So you can use the basic points we gave you on the parent function, which is negative 1, 1 over B, 0, 1, and 1, and B. So here's the ABCD rule. So this is how you need to graph the transformation for an exponential function. So if you don't know how to do it, just refer back to this method and you will know how to do it. And that's our lesson.
Thank you for watching and have a nice day.